Hello friends, welcome back to our channel, that is Edugenesis Portal, and today we are going to discuss chromosomal theory of inheritance. Chromosomal theory of inheritance. So the chromosomal theory of inheritance, Mendel works, how the genes travel from one generation to another generation, and those genes are termed as factors by Gregor Mendel. And Gregor Mendel, that's why he is known as the father of genetics. Work of the Mendel has been published in 1865. Okay, the work of the Mendel got published in 1865. Mendel works published. Okay, but you see, from 1865 up to 1900, his works were not famous. Why? Because there are many reasons, and some of the reasons are due to the lack of communication facility, and Mendel has applied statistics in the field of biology to explain the inheritance of character from one generation to another generation. And at that time, his contemporaries were not agree with his points because he has applied statistics. It is a first time application of the statistics in the field of biology. So many of the contemporaries of his got confused, and that's why his work were not published or became famous. उस समय में इतना साइंस डेवलप नहीं था, माइक्रोस्कोप का आविष्कार भी नहीं हुआ था, और उन्होंने स्टैटिस्टिक्स जो अपना बायोलॉजी में उन्होंने जो अप्लाई किया था, और स्टैटिस्टिक्स के सहारे जो उन्होंने इनहेरिटेंस को जो समझाने का कोशिश की है, उसे उनके कंटेम्पोरेरीज ने उतना माना नहीं और उतना पसंद नहीं किया. प्लस लैक ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन इज देयर, प्लस द साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी वाज नॉट डेवलप्ड देयर. ओके, और उस समय में चार्ल्स डार्विन का भी काम चल रहा था, तो मेंडल्स का काम को इतना सहारा नहीं किया. बट in the year 1900, his works were again restored. Okay, again restored, or restoration of his work, has been done. Okay, restoration of his work has been done. 1900 में क्या हुआ कि मेंडल का जितना भी काम था उसको फिर से देखा गया, उसको फिर से लाया गया, और 1902 में, इन द ईयर 1902, टू साइंटिस्ट सटन एंड बोवेरी, ओके, सटन एंड बोवेरी आर द टू साइंटिस्ट जिन्होंने मेंडल का काम को फिर से उनके ऊपर, मेंडल का जो काम को फिर से लाया है और उन पे काम करना शुरू किया है. और अगर क्रोमोसोमल थ्योरी ऑफ इनहेरिटेंस हम पढ़ रहे हैं, एंड इफ वी मेक व्हाटएवर द मेंडल सेड, व्हाट मेंडल सेड दैट द जीन्स विल transfer from the one generation to another generation, there are some factors who will carry these characters. Okay, those he termed it as a factors. That means there are some factors in the living organism which will carry those characters from the one generation to another generation. Okay, so Mendel has termed it as a factor. So the findings of the Mendel and the findings of the Sutton and Boveri, I will write here and we will differentiate. Then only we will be able to make the difference between the Mendel work and what is a neo Mendel work. मेंडल ने जो काम जो किया था, उनको क्या मिला था, सटन एंड बोवेरी ने क्या काम मिला था, उसको क्या उन्होंने उनका आविष्कार क्या था, उन लोगों को क्या मिला था, वो हम देख सकते हैं. सटन एंड बोवेरी ने ये बोला था कि उनका जो क्रोमोसोम है, एक्चुअली इट इज अ क्रोमोसोम व्हिच विल कैरी द जेनेटिक इंफॉर्मेशन फ्रॉम वन जनरेशन टू अनदर जनरेशन. हाउ यू सी, सपोज मेंडल ने जो कहा था, अगर मैं ये यहाँ पे लिखूं, एंड सटन एंड बोवेरी, इफ आई राइट हियर, ओके, you see, Mendel has said that factors, उन्होंने फैक्टर बोला था, factors are in pairs. जो फैक्टर्स जो होते हैं वो कहां पे रहते हैं, वो जोड़े में रहते हैं. ओके, they are found in pairs. ओके, suppose capital T, small t, और capital T, they are found in pairs. And what does Sutton and Boveri said? It is exactly same. That is, the chromosomes carrying these factors, okay, chromosome carrying these factors or genes are also present in pairs. So number one point, मेंडल ने ये कहा था कि जो फैक्टर है, जो जनरेशन आफ्टर जनरेशन जो कैरी जो करेगा, that factor will be in the pair. And what does Sutton and Boveri said, you see, the chromosome carrying those factors are genes. That means the genes or these factors. Sutton and Boveri has termed it those factor. Okay, Sutton and Boveri has termed those factor as genes, and these genes and factors are present in chromosomes, and those chromosomes are also present in pairs. Number 2 point, factors separate at the time of gamete formation. That means when the gametes will be formed, it is in any organism, for example sperm and ova, when the gamete will be formed, the factors will get separate. It has been told by the Mendel, and in what Sutton and Boveri said, that the chromosomes also carrying these factors at the time of gamete formation, chromosomes also get separated at the time of gamete formation. Okay, the Sutton and Boveri also seen that the chromosomes carrying those genes or factors, they also separate at the time of gamete formation. For example, suppose this is a gene carrying 46 chromosome, okay, and when the sperm will produce, we know it's get half. That means the number of chromosomes will get reduced. So you see, if the genes or the factors are present within these chromosomes, within this 46 chromosome, so if the chromosome gets separated, then the allele or the factors will also get separated. And Sutton and Boveri has found that chromosome also gets separated. That means the Mendel's whatever he said, it is also seen in case of chromosomes, and it has been seen by the Sutton and Boveri. Okay. Number 3 point, these factors, or I can say allele, factors or allele will assort independently, independently. What does it mean? That means suppose there is capital T, one tall plant, and there is one small plant, small t. You see these two allele are with their partners, but it doesn't mean when they will form gamete, then obviously the allele will get separated. This capital T and another capital T, this small t and another small t. When they will come together in the next generation, this capital T can combine with this small t also. It doesn't mean that small t will come with small t, they will always be together. Are you getting my point? Or capital T will be with capital T only. That means they can, when they will form the gamete, when they will get separated, they can combine with any other. Means any other partner. That means capital T can combine with small t, or small t can combine with capital T. Are you getting my point? It's not that capital T or small t will be with their partners only. Are you getting my point? And when they will segregate, they are not dependent upon their partners. And what Sutton and Boveri have seen, they have also seen the same thing. That means at the time of gamete formation, chromosomes also assort means segregate, okay, assort independently. They will also assort independently. So you see, suppose there are two chromosomes, okay, these are the chromosomes. Here is allele capital A, and this is another chromosome, here is small a. So during anaphase, suppose these are joined, okay, suppose these are joined here with the kinetochore, one has capital A, another one has small a. So in the anaphase stage of the cell division, what happens actually? They will get separated from each other, they will get separated from each other, okay, they will get separated from each other, and one will be capital A, another will be small a. They will get separated from the centromere, they will get segregate. Are you getting my point? That means chromosome also segregate, they will also assort independently. That means capital A allele and the small a allele will not always remain together. It is not like that. Capital A allele will be with the small a allele always. They can segregate independently. So whatever the Mendel said, it is in the case of the factors, and Sutton and Boveri have also find out the same thing, but in chromosomes. That means the genes or these factors or genes are present within the chromosome only, and it is known as the chromosomal theory of inheritance given by Sutton and Boveri. So I hope that you have liked this video. If you like this video, then please share with your friends and subscribe to my channel